It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Slayton is the man in motion. He'll get this out wide. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Third and a yard. Let's go. Receiver in motion. Going right. On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. And they will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. In motion, it's Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. He puts it up, and it's caught. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Look wide, get this one complete. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play, and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Miami.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That one caught by Smith.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A run with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd and 7.
Alpha.
Gray brought in motion. On second down, Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Now Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss of 2 brings up second and
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Hurts to throw. That one, taken in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. They'll go again with Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. That is intercepted by the first-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Left side to the hands of Neighbors. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
First and 10.
14, got it.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Throwing again, Wilson. He throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Tight end going in motion here. On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They send the tight end in motion. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
73.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Gray brought in motion. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. He is in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Slayton is the man in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Check. King, Field King.
To throw is Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score again. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
DeJean to return it. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts to throw. Taking off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll pitch it to Barkley.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd and goal.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 4th and goal coming up. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll get this out wide. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll run, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle here, and he get it to Neighbors. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts now. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here we go, 1st and goal. To the air again, Hurts. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Hurts again. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a costly sack. And now maybe they only have time for one play. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. Here we go. One final play. This caught. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.